Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of. I feel like I'm on TV, so that just sounded so TV-like. But thank you guys so much for coming back to join me for another reading. Today, this reading is going to be on what your spirit guides want you to know about your next step. So there's some things that you have been thinking about, and they have a strategy for you to employ concerning your next step. So what strategy should you use to make your next move is what we're going to talk about today. What strategy do you need to use to make your next move? So let's hear from your spirit guides. If you've gotten pile number 1, this is about the storyteller. I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. So that's what this card is about. And the crystal is the Dalmatian jasper, and it brings joy and solar energy. Pile number 2, this card is the farmer. I enjoy being of service to those who deserve it. That is this card, and the crystal for this is the lepidolite, and that activates intellect and hope. All right, so pile number 3, this is the homebody. I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So that is pile number 3, and the argonite, and this is the crystal, and it responds to insight and meditation. All right, so that's pile number 3. Spirit keeps making me feel like we need to do a pile number 4. So if you are watching this, I'm going to go ahead and do a pile number 4. Obviously, for pile number 4, your spirit guides have a special message for you. So I'm going to go ahead and move this gracious day. Okay, all right. So let's get a card for this pile. There is. All right, spirit guides, what card do you want your person to have? And this is this one. And this card is the persistent. I hold fast to my goals and ideals as I persevere. So that is going to be important for someone. And let me get what I see on here is the first one I went to was, and that is actually a moonscape. It's so funny because I just saw that was a moonscape, and then I had this, let the moon be your guide. All right. And then it was this. The first thing that my eye went to was the obsidian. And that's grounding and protective energy. So there we are. We have 4 piles. So if everybody only picked from the photograph, which I'm not going to change that photograph. Well, I may, but the initial photograph, then that just shows that it only took 3 because I took it the first 3. But that's amazing how your spirit guides, as I channel, they always want me to share things with you. So, all right. Let's get it done, everybody. Let's find out what strategies your spirit guides have for you on your next step. All right, this is a general reading for the collective. Thank you. Please pick pile number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or any of the combination that resonates with you. Let's begin with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. You have this card, which is the storyteller card. And your spirit guides are going to give you your strategies for your next steps. One strategy is this affirmation: I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. So this may have, and this is the Dalmatian jasper. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your oracle cards first, and then we're going to see. Actually, I'm going to do this in reverse because I'm going to pull one tarot card just so we can kind of see what's going on with your story. So one, in terms of the strategy, we're going to see what the strategy is going to be about. So whether this is finances, each suit in the tarot represents one area of your life. So we are going to go with the Fool. That is the first card to come up for you. So this means that you are starting out on a new beginning of something. So you are starting out on a new journey. And let's see. With the Five of Swords coming up next, this is just saying that you probably are starting out on a new journey because there has been some type of hurt or pain there, or some betrayal. So we're going to get into why you're starting this new journey. And basically, I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. I'm going to turn this over this way because that's going to really talk to us a little bit about kind of what this is about. And then here you are, Queen of Swords, later on with your victory. So this is a great outcome for your new beginning. And let's get your oracle cards in and really see what's going on. So rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You're an empath. How can you detach from the drama? Oh, wow. So this isn't even yours to carry, pile number one. Wow, this isn't even your thing to carry, which is why, oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna see, let me reset so I can get my cards in here, and let me come right back because this is good. Let me come right back. Okay, pile number one. So I am back. This, I'm gonna also pull these two cards as well. And one of these says, emotions are running high. There's a super moon situation going on here. And then finally, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So pile number one, I feel like this is a situation where you have been, especially with the storyteller. So let's set the scene. This storyteller is talking to Cupid, and you can see the sheepish look on his face. And he is enjoying her music and her storytelling. And basically what he has done is caused a rain shower of love and hearts to fall. So what you see, basically raining down on her, or rain droplets, that's where you see the lines in there. And then you see, basically she's telling him her story. And he is really enjoying it, okay? I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. And so this has come up because your spirit guides, so basically this is possibly your situation here, especially with all the emotions, and it's time to release negativity. Everything about all of these cards relate to a death and a rebirth, especially with the Fool card coming up here. The rise above it, emotions are running high. All the swords are about thoughts and conflict. So all of this is really about what's going on in your head and the story that you're telling. It could be a relationship situation, but this is, whatever this is, we're going to offer some, or the spirit has some strategies for you to overcome this. So when this storyteller card appears, And there is a lot of activity. So even the number three indicates activity. So, so let's see what it, basically when this comes, it is a crucial time. So this is part of your strategy, is to know who your audience is. So when you're telling your story, or when you're sharing parts about your life, this will actually help you. Not only does sharing a part of your life help you to understand others when you are sharing, but in your listening, you have probably been picking up some energy from other people. Okay. Like this says, rise above it is not yours to carry. You're an empath. So you would know if either you are the storyteller in this, which I feel like you are the person who is listening, and you are surrounded by the storyteller, and perhaps you are the cherub, or the person who drowns this person with love. So if there's somebody or if there's a lot of people who you have been dealing with, and they have brought you negative energy, and you are trying to listen to them, and now you want your opportunity to share your story, your spirit guides are saying that your challenge is to tell your story in a way that is interesting to both you and your listener. So whoever this is that's listening, this is not easy, and they're telling you that even for whatever the situation is, even for a skillful person, I'm so excited. It's like all of these messages are rushing. You have to be able to really listen, and they need to be reminded to listen to you as well. So that's it. I think it's just a whole thing of whatever this is going to be a learning opportunity for you and this person, but you both must listen. Not only do you need to listen to them, but they need to be able to listen to you, and you guys can do what's called a share the stick. So as you're dealing in communication with this person, even if you can't physically give them the stick to hold, as you're dealing with this situation, you need to be able to talk to them, in a way that gives you guys some synergy. And what I mean by that is, like, if I'm holding a stick, or if I'm holding the crystal, then I'm holding it. It's my time to talk. When it's the next person's turn to talk, then you give them that, and then they are not able to speak. Now, if you're on a phone, obviously you can't do that, but you can pretend, or you can hold something in your hand so that you know to not interrupt. You are, it is really time, because this is going to be a new beginning. And in order for this to be successful, then you definitely are going to have to be able to share with them, or you have to be able to listen, because their intentions are going to be known. And it is time for you to release a lot of this negativity out of this relationship, or this communication that you have, because emotions are running high, obviously, and it is not yours to carry. Sometimes we feel like, okay, in order for you to have your transformation, there may be some, I think that this is going to be a very difficult conversation that you may have to have with someone, but Spirit is sharing with me that it is important for you to move forward in your next step on your path. So perhaps there's someone in your life that you feel like, it's my turn to talk. It's like you really aren't listening to each other, but there's going to be an end that's going to come to that. You're no longer going to be able to just not communicate anymore, or you argue and you're not listening to each other. Spirit is saying that now, especially with all the stuff that they're bringing to you, you are going to be able to let the parts of them or the people that no longer serve you go so that you can have a new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning somehow with this, and I don't, it's actually going to be a falling away of that energy or that person, and it's not a bad thing. Maybe they just need to go away for a while so that you can have some time for yourself, because none of the drama that they're bringing to you is yours to hold. None of the drama that they're bringing to you is yours to hold. That is what is going on. You are definitely the victor in the situation, and not that you have to have a winner or a loser, but you will rise above this. With the Five of Swords being here, like I said, in this banter between you guys, there will be, or it's almost like a winner or a loser situation, but this is not, Spirit is saying that rise above it. It's not yours to carry. And so at what price will this battle be won is what you need to think about. And ask yourself whether this whole situation is worth fighting about, and whether you should just abandon the battlefield and take a step back and accept defeat at this time. That is exactly what I was basically saying to you, is that, you know, that person may be just leaving, but it just may be just to clear the air, because emotions are running high and it's time for you to release the negativity. So pile number one, you really need to be able to rise above it, because it's not yours to carry. And the question that your spirit guides are asking you is, how can you detach from this drama? One way that you can detach from it, of course, so this is a strategy, is asking yourself, is this worth fighting for? Or do I need to take a step back? And at the same time, if you kind of have won in this, perhaps you should analyze the consequences, which might, that may not be pleasant for you, is to really do a self-assessment. But I think that with the Queen of Swords, this is saying that you do know, you know, with the Queen, she knows how to listen. She knows how to, you know, she's an independent, autonomous being. So you are an independent and autonomous being, but really with this Five of Swords here, it may teach you the value of defeat. So it just may be that you need to let the situation die, especially with the Fool card being there, and not worrying about it. Like, sometimes you have to take an L just so that you can save yourself, in a sense. And so with this Queen of Swords being here, this means that she has gone through, or you have gone through, all of the battles and everything that you need to, or the lessons that you needed to learn out of this situation. Pile number one. Let's see. You possess all of your full powers. You are honest. You have seen this clearly. That is why you felt like you had the right to speak, because you know how to listen. You are very direct. Your sword is sharp, sharper than any two-edged sword. You are discerning, and you know how to reveal to people what's in your heart, below any kind of appearances, because you've been through a lot with this energy that you're dealing with. And I really think that it's time just to take a step back and not argue, and really focus on yourself. So here are some affirmation cards that I have pulled as well for you. One is, I am destined to succeed. So this probably has something to do with you and this conversation. It could be about business. It could be a personal situation where the emotions are running high. But just know that you are enough. You are destined to succeed. You're enough by yourself. Like, you may not need somebody right now. Maybe that is what Spirit is saying to you. You may not need somebody else in your space. And according to even more affirmation with this Queen of Swords, is saying that you are here to serve. I'm here to serve. I'm here to inspire. I am here to love. I am here to live my truth. And the thing is that sometimes when you're out trying to live your truth, you may be taking on way too much of somebody else's energy. And your spirit guides are telling me to share with you that right now your strategy may be just to go it alone for a little while. Take a step back from whatever situation or journey, this part of your journey where it's causing you some tension with somebody, and just keep moving forward. Keep saying your affirmations every day. Keep being the great, humble, kind, wise, get it done person that you are, and make it happen. That is what I'm hearing from Spirit. All right, I'm going to pull some of my one more of okay, this, I kept seeing this. So a fiery climax approaches for you. So there may be a fiery climax approaching for you. Don't feel like this is a defeat. Do not feel like this is a defeat just because you have to retreat. This card is here to tell you that with the Five of Swords, when that comes up, it's here to teach you about a lesson about defeat. So maybe there is honor in your stepping away. You may look to the public like, oh my goodness, I can't believe she, like you failed in some way. But don't feel that way at all. With the Queen of Swords being here, you are going to have success at the end of this journey. Okay? And I see one more thing to share with you. And I always pull these. I have the cards just sitting here, so whatever Spirit tells me to pull, I will pull. Take time to breathe out. So take some time for yourself, because with all these giant moon cards here, even with this, when the moon comes out, I feel like here, and even with the fiery moon coming out, people's intentions, the moon always shares, it sheds light on people's intentions. So with the moons, all these different moons, even with, now these are moon cards, yes, but with this moon coming out and the sword being in front of it, this is just showing me that you're going to know what their true intentions are. And that's probably why Spirit is having you take a step back. Their true intentions are going to be found out. There may be a fiery climax approaching with this person, but Spirit is saying it's okay for you to retreat. Take a step back. You're going to get the victory in the end. Okay? It may look like they got the victory or they did this, but God's going to always work that out for you in the end. All right? Yes, you may have the right to speak because you listen when other people speak. That is definitely who you are. However, you may have to take a step back for a little while and not worry about speaking and just retreat. Go inside. Start doing your affirmations. I'm here to serve. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to love. I'm here to live my truth. And maybe just say that every day for yourself, for however long you need until the situation is over for you. Because you may think that it is you, but some of you may be empaths unaware. So if your spirit guides are saying to you, rise above it, it is not yours to carry. You are an empath. You would not have gotten that if this were not your pile. You would not have gotten the Fool card if this was not going to be the death of something and the birth of something else. So this is going to be your new journey and your new circle of life. Pile number 1, I hope this helps you and have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 2. You have chosen the lepidolite crystal. Okay. And you have the farmer. The affirmation for the farmer is to, see if you can see that. Okay. I enjoy being of service to those who deserve it. Okay, so we are going to talk a little bit about that. All right, so our tarot cards for this reading. Let's go ahead and pull those. Says the Tower card. Wow, so these are some strategies that I enjoy being service to those who deserve it. And you got the Tower card first. Wow, talk about some change. The Eight of Cups. Wow, so you got a Tower card and then you're moving on. Woo-wee, pile number 2. And then you got the Temperance card. Wow, okay. So you got 2 major arcana and wow, okay. So then your next card in this is the Leaders of the Light. So Leaders of the Light, or Leader of the Light. Where are you being called to serve and support others? So Leader of the Light. Then you have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So this is like, okay, you got it. You went through something. You went through something. You went on. You learned. You got your Temperance card that just came up. You're a leader of the light. Luck is on your side, and your personal issue will be resolved. All right, case closed. Case closed. No, I know. So for some of you, you want to know really what this is about, but I really think that this is about a personal issue, especially with the Eight of Cups being there. It's really going to talk about a change in your relationship. So there is a relationship. I enjoy being of service to others. I enjoy being of service to those who deserve it. Of course, is really talking about how you feel about, other people and your services. So let's look at this card, which is a card about the farmer, and he is planting seeds, obviously. And there are some different things that are like he has the sun, he has everything that he needs. He also has different fields down here. If you see the different fields that he is actually growing. So I want to get a little bit of insight into this, and then that can give us some insight into your Tower moment. All right. Okay, so for some of you, this is really about a call for you. So with this card, I feel like this card is the beginning. So that is what we're using this as, is kind of what is going on in if you were drawn to this pile, then what is possibly going on with you in terms of this relationship, that luck is on your side, that, you have something that you're leaving. Let me explain what this is. So with this, when you are doing the work that you love, you always want to do your best. And when your business is built on a foundation of love, it's a noble goal and an attainable one. Like, you are going to really love what you do if what you're doing is built on love. So when you love your work, you may find that it's also going to give you an opportunity to meet others who also share in your interests and passions. Whether you get like your goosebumps or you get financial rewards from fulfilling your work, all of that stuff is priceless. However, your career is not something you have to give your whole life to in total commitment. So there may be right now some service work that is calling you outside of your career, which is probably why you see the Tower moment and the Eight of Cups. Sometimes you have to put your own needs second to another for a time. So some people may do this gladly, but if an imbalance goes on too long, or if the one providing the service is asked to do things they are not willing to do, a relationship can become stuck. So this may be your current situation right now, and you may be out here sowing your seeds, and you might be doing really well. You might have a lot of amazing things going on for you, pile number 2, but your spirit guides are sending you a warning. So this is a part of your strategy. They're sending you a warning that something in your life may be hit by lightning in terms of this situation. So if it's something old, if it's like your career and spirit is calling you to do something of service to others for a time. So it's not saying that you have to close your business doors or you have to change your job or you have to change what you're doing. It just means that there may be some destruction of something that you think is built on a foundation that it may not be built on. You know, on this tower card, this person is sitting like they are in control. So even though there's a smoking building and the building is on fire in this tower moment, you know, there's some mindfulness, there's some heart energy, and there's some things that are going to be cut away. She doesn't really seem to be too bothered by this tower. She doesn't really seem to be too bothered by this tower moment. So it's not like it's going to be, I think, a major moment in your life. But this is coming to tell you that there may be a collapse in your, in a specific either passion of yours, or there's going to be a change. I would just say that. And so what this is going to do for you is just reveal to you what is true, and what is reliable is just you and your own will, not anything external, not the material things that you've gained over your life. There's going to be some release of that. And what God and what the Spirit is telling you is that the service part of your life is here. So you've gained all of, or maybe you're comfortable, if this is you, because, you know, I do, like I said, I feel like I am the reader of the most amazing people who have already built for themselves some amazing things. Now, does this mean that your life is perfect? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if this is your pile, if this resonates with you, then you've done pretty well for yourself. You're very comfortable, but really God is saying now it's time for you to do maybe some service work for 6 months or 8 months or 4 months, whatever you feel like the Spirit is asking you to do. Okay, so this card fell. Maybe I need to share this with you. I am spontaneous. I am playful. So you probably need to have some spontaneity in your life. I'm going to put this right here for now. So perhaps you need to have some spontaneity in your life. And yes, so, and normally I read these at the end. I am flexible in my body and in my mind. I embody healthy, positive energy. So those are two things that, or affirmations that your spirit guides are wanting me to share with you, because with this Eight of Cups coming up here, and with the Temperance card especially, there is all of this is going to work together for your good. That is what this is saying. And then luck is on your side. This is basically saying you are the leader of the light. Where are you being called to serve and support others? So just from that card coming up, saying you're the leader of the light, where are you being called to serve and support others, means that for a time now, you're going to have to make a shift. You're really going to have to make a shift and really focus on how you can serve others just for right now. I think you've been doing a lot for yourself, and maybe you can pick a passion. It just needs to be flexible, healthy, positive for you. It can be spontaneous, spontaneous, spontaneous and playful for you. So it doesn't mean that you have to go on like this big crusade, I should say, or some type of. Doesn't mean that you have to travel or leave the country to do it. It could just mean that you are going to be able to be playful with what happens with this. You're going to be able to turn lemon into lemonade, and you realize that nothing is good or bad, and that you're going to actually just adapt and just move on, and just know that a personal issue reaches a resolution. So you're going to reach a resolution with whomever this is or whatever this is that you have to deal with concerning your career, and then moving on to the service project. I think the service project is going to be fun. It could just be maybe you're building a playground for some kids, or just some passion project of yours, because you've been so heavy into your career or whatever this is. Something, to me, I'm feeling like for some of you, it's like your career or your passion and all of that stuff has just been something where your spirit guides are saying that it is now time for you to make a beautiful change, and to just to leave this behind, maybe just for a little while. Doesn't have to be it's going to reach a resolution for you. There's going to be some renewal with this temperance card. All of this is speaking to renewal for you. Luck is on your side. Renewal. A personal issue reaches a resolution. So and I just really feel like for you, you just need to really focus on going inside, having fun, letting whatever this is be spontaneous for you. And even with the Eight of Cups being there, this is really about, like I said, the the emotions and the part that you're going to be dealing with people. And it could just be an internal thing for you. And you're saying, I was built for more. I'm not just built just to work. And yes, I have amassed some things for myself. And maybe you're still kind of working to amass those things. But, your spirit guides are giving you the strategy to say, it's time for you to just do something fun. Just do something spontaneous. Do something like, hey, I'm going to take 3 months off, 3 weeks off. Perhaps you can even get some of the people where you work involved in what you're going to do. But it needs to be something of service to others right now, and not just in service to yourself. But it's going to be great. It's going to be renewing for you. And then you can go back and conquer the world, because you are a leader. You're a leader of the light. Um, Amazing. I'm just feeling led to read a little bit of the leader of the light for you. And I'll share that with you. Let me get that. Hang on. Before I begin reading the leader of the light, I do want to share a little bit about something else that I saw here before we go into the leader of the light. When you have this Eight of Cups, starting again is a necessity. You should even go, even if distancing yourself is going to be painful for you. So you must not stay in this place, relationship, or this home. It is really time for you to change. This is why this Tower card is here. And the Temperance card means that it's all going to work out for you, but it's the change is going to be in line with your true nature, which is probably why this card came out to say that there was going to be a change for you, and a change in your career, relationship, or where you are living. For some of you, you will continue down this unknown path, but your spirit guides are telling you that this is your strategy. Your strategy is to get out, and to discover a new part of yourself. So, this serving others, you're going to find out way more about yourself by serving others than you did being comfortable where you were. So, that is one of the things that Spirit is saying to me. You're going to find that staying where you are is going to be stifling. You're going to need to get out. But make sure, just know that when you get out, it's not going to be that painful of a move for you, because, but it is necessary. Just listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit guides, listen to your inner true needs, and then make a move, whether it is to serve others, which is what this is saying. And then I really want to see about this being the leader of the light. Follow what moves you, and you must leave your comforts behind and follow this calling. So you really, this is an important time for you, pile number two, to really, really follow what your spirit guides are asking you, or showing you to do. So don't be afraid if something blows up for you. You know what I mean? Like, if something blows up in your life, please do not be afraid, because once all of these things, the obligations, the limits, and the schemes, you knew will have fallen, then your sky is going to be more open and you'll have a great horizon. So this is representative of the goddess Kali. It's she destroys and recreates. So she does not fear darkness, gazing straight through the dark. And so the purple flame that rises from the tower here, right there, is it's like the tongue of Kali is both destruction and life. So just like the rainbow smoke that emanates out of the card, bringing a new story with it. So the question that's asking with this tower card is, what part of your life is a burden right now? So that is basically what Spirit is asking you, is what part of your life is a burden right now? How might you transform it? And what must be destroyed to achieve a broader vision? So there are some, this is not a series reading, but just know that you are going to come out on top. And let me go ahead and get the okay. So I am being led to share a little bit more with you about what Spirit wants you to know in terms of the that Temperance card being here as well. Okay, so some of the questions that Spirit wants me to bring to you about this Temperance card is, what opposites in your life might be attracted and establish a dialogue. So what opposites in your life might be attracted and establish a dialogue? How might you find the missing ingredient in this situation? And what recenters you? So what recenters you and brings you more fun might be the project that you want to work on. Like I said, for some of you, I was seeing like a playground or, something like that. But for others of you, it just may be something that, that you just may love to do, or you may not love to do. Or you may love to do, not that you may not love to do, but that you would find special for yourself. It could be teaching children about arts and crafts. It could be serving, others in a way that they can't see you, being behind the scenes. If you're somebody out front, just how can you serve in a way that brings honor to not only the divine, but yourself? Because when you bring honor to the divine, you're bringing, whatever you do is really a mirror to yourself. That is the one thing that I have learned on this journey that I can share with you, is that, you just, anything that you are doing, the divine resides within you. So anything that connects you and gives you joy, makes you have playful moments, and connects you with the divine is the ultimate high. Like, that's the ultimate high of life, you know? This is what I wanted to share with you. So this is a message from from the divine to you, and it says, "You, my dear," and I'm just reading this. The question it asks is, "What possibilities can I dream into reality?" What possibilities can you? And you are leader of the light. It says, "You, my dear," and I'll read this part for you. "You, my dear, are so important to this world. You have a presence of grace, love, and focus, and you have no idea how much you inspire those around you. You are a true leader of the light, someone who stands firm in their connection to truth with respect, integrity, and a commitment to the greater good. You are here to lead by example." You're here to lead by example. By staying connected to your true self, you can align with calm and stay grounded through all of life's transitions. When things are uncertain, your certainty lies in the light within and all around you. You're being asked to look within yourself and see where you have been giving away your power by thinking it lives outside of you. Oh my God, I just talked about how your spirit guide's saying connecting with the divine inside is what gives you joy. No one outside of you has the power you have within. No politician, leader, boss, parent, or influencer is more special than you. The power is you. You are the one you have been waiting for. Stop waiting for somebody else to fix your worries. Okay, that's why the tower card's there, honey. It is for you to know that it is you. You are the one. Okay. And that your divine assignment, so this is your strategy, all battles are won with love. You are at the peak of your experience as a result of your discipline and dedication to personal growth. Just like the woman in this image, you have made it to the top, and now you can release all worry and doubt. Luck is on your side. A personal issue reaches resolution for you. You have made it to the top, okay? And it says there's nothing to fear. You can now release all worry and doubt. By showing up for yourself and doing the inner work, you have arrived at a place of unconditional love for yourself and others. It is time to integrate all your skills and life experiences. We just talked about that. With the career. Oh my goodness. With the initial farmer's card. Okay, it is take this new perspective and be an example to others. It says you can lead and teach from a much deeper level. You don't need to change anyone or force anything, but simply be an example of what is possible when you stand strong in the light. All right, so you're just being asked to stand strong in the light. Pile number 2. I hope this resonates with you and helps you on your journey and gives you strategies along the way. Thank you so much for allowing me to have a brief moment to channel and for this collective pile. And I am sending all of your energy back to you in love. Have a blessed day. Hi, pile number 3. This is your reading. So the initial card that you chose here is the, let me try to do this with my left hand, the homebody. So Spirit is going to give you some, or your spirit guides want to talk to you about strategy. This is going to be really, really interesting. For those of you that chose this pile, I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So you are someone who has made a beautiful home for your family. You're walking in your gardens. This is a beautiful card. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And let's get your tarot cards out to talk about your current situation, kind of what's going on, and what strategies do your spirit guides have for you in your journey right now. Okay, in this specific situation, they're going to offer you some insight. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh yes, so you really have, you really are great. Home, let's see, the Justice card. Okay, so you have the Justice card, and then you have the Sword, the 2 of Swords. All right. And you have the Universe rewards motion. What guided action can you take today? Balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can push these up a little bit. Yes, I can. Okay. So pile number 3. Let's really talk a bit about what this initial card here is actually referring to. Because with this card and the affirmation being the homebody, and it's saying that you have made a secure base for yourself and your loved ones, that I think is, to me, it's almost like, Spirit is challenging you, but we are going to see if that is really the case, because sometimes I feel like whenever I see a home card, and I could be wrong. Let's just go down the journey. Spirit guides, what do you have for pile number 3? Personally, I'm thinking that you enjoy the secure base you have made for yourself. And so in this, why you received this card, or what's kind of your backstory, pile number 3, is you are trying to make a base for yourself, and that your spirit guides are saying that yes, that is the best way to prepare for the challenges in life is to have a safe, place to go to. For you, this could mean living within your means, saving for a rainy day. This really sounds a lot like my, like you're a very grounded person, that you stock up on food, water, medicines, and other essential items so that you can endure like supply line disruptions. Like you're one of those people. You're a planner, okay? You maintain your home, you maintain your body, you try to eat nutritious foods, you drink pure water, and you feel like all of these things are not luxuries or fad for you, but they are essential to you. And they represent putting the right kind of energy back into your body. I feel like being a homebody, just making sure that your home base is secure just means that you're trying to create a place for yourself where you love to be. Okay, so that is kind of who you are. You are someone who likes to, if you go home, it's going to be safe, secure, and comfortable. And then you may want to forego traveling or other expensive pastimes until you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have gotten your house together. The collective of you in pile number 3 is that you guys are frugal. Okay, that is what I see in it. Especially if some of you are, especially with the 10 of Pentacles coming up here, it's like you've done all your saving, you've done everything you need to. It's almost like you have done everything. Like even with the Pentacles, your finances, this underscores or this underlines this of your being happy at home. So you have, you definitely are someone who has really taken the time to secure the bag. Okay. That's what I see. You are someone who's taken the time to secure the bag, and you want to make sure that your home is good. I just want to know what kind of strategies or why this Justice card is here for you. And I just want to take a moment to meditate on that because, I see. Okay. So this Justice card, and especially with it coming right under balance, spirituality, and practicality, especially with the 2 of Swords here, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Your goal is no longer about securing the bag. You've secured your home life, okay? And the universe rewards motion, and what guided action can you take today? With this Justice card coming up here, it's really about, for some of you, it could be a change to reach equilibrium in your life situation. But I think because this card came up, it's more of a balance of your spirituality and practicality. I think this is really an expansion of your spiritual journey, not like your financial journey, which is why I see that there is a sword in her hand. There's a sword here, which lets me know that this is really more about your emotions or your that kind of energy for you, your spirituality versus practicality. And with the 10 of Pentacles being there, though, although everything is in its place, from here, spirit guides are asking, what is missing? Into what area of your life do you want to expand, and where can you go deeper? So I definitely think that with the spirituality and practicality card being here, and with the 2 of Swords, you have, with that 2 of Swords, it's like they have blinders on, but they are still, trying to protect themselves, but they have gone inside to do that. So it's like, while you're going inside, though, you will be protected. So there's nothing with this, also with this Justice card, that also means like, things are going to work out in your favor. And I know a lot of times they're like, this is about a lawsuit or, some kind of financial papers, but it could be, but that's not what I feel for this reading. What I feel like, and that's my little puppy dog down there. This card is referring to your mental clarity, which lets me know that it's still about your spirituality. And so in order to really see clearly, you have to close your eyes and turn inward. And the moon is often present for you right now because, or even in this card, is because you're working on yourself, intimacy and intuition. So because you see the sea back here, it invites you to go into the depths of listening inward. So this basically is saying that you have to get quiet with your thoughts. That's a strategy. And quietly tune out other expectations, the advice of others, and just be in tune with the voice of your soul. With this card and with your going inside, basically, this is like you have everything together and you are very close to achieving your goal. And I think this goal for you is really spiritual ascension, because with this card coming up to say that the universe is going to reward your emotion, it's just saying that the universe knows what is in your heart, and the universe knows the quickest way, which is what I'm reading from here, which is the um, further explanation of this. And it's just saying that here, I can put it there so you can screenshot it. Trust in the timing. Manifesting what you want can be a joyful experience when you recognize it as a process. First, set your intention. What do you truly desire? The universe is on standby, waiting patiently to swoop in and support you. All you need to do is take a step in any direction and ask for what you want. Know that you cannot make a mistake, for all the experiences are valuable. You either learn more about what you want or about what you don't want. Your mantra for today is I am right where I need to be to get to where I want to go. I take inspired guided action forward. And what guided action can you take today? So go inward. That is your strategy for or from the divine, is to go inward and to got two cards for you. One says that your brain is fluid and flexible and able to create new connections through very old age. So you probably have been securing your bag for a little while. Perhaps you may be older, perhaps you may be an old soul. You may not be older, you just may be an old soul. So finally, just know that it will happen for you, and phobias take away your freedom to assess danger realistically. Fear acquires absolute power, the power of no. To get beyond a phobia, you must call its bluff. So don't be afraid for this to happen for you. I'd like to pull one more card to get some clarity for you on. All right, so I'm going to pull one more, just a couple words for you on your journey, just to say, yes, what else did the Spirit have for you on your journey? This is saying to turn your worry into wonder. So you're worried about, like, is this everything that you need to do in terms of that? So maybe you have some trepidation about it because the fear cards have come up for you, but your spirit guides are saying just take it one day at a time with your new spiritual journey and trying to balance that, because yes, you have done really well, or perhaps you're comfortable at home, but and you want to, you know, search more into your spirituality. It is just saying that to turn your worry into wonder and surrender to the experience. Just allow yourself to enjoy it. What possibilities can you dream into reality? So this is just saying for you to to not worry so much. Pile number 3, just have fun. Just allow it to happen. And you're very, very close to achieving your goal. Okay? If your goal is to have balance spiritually and practically, so You're going to have that. Don't worry about the phobias. Don't worry about any of that. You're going to have everything, that your heart's desires, in terms of balance and your growing and going inward to grow to a higher frequency, like a higher love frequency. You've gotten all the material goods. It's like you're just trying to go to a higher love frequency at this time. And that does not require any type of financial responsibility at all. And that is probably why, do you see me over here? I am just sitting here shuffling cards. Uh, so it is probably why you are feeling a little nervous. So I definitely think that your spirit guides are here to offer you just some peace concerning, being fearful about reaching a different level spiritually. Just because you don't know how to do it, they're going to send you people. That is why it was talking about just attracting, what energy you're going to attract so that you can achieve this goal of, reaching to a higher frequency of love. All right. And love, not love like romantic love. It could be, but it's just like, just loving yourself, just going inside and just enjoying the ride here. You are a GOAL. You are a goal getter anyway, because you are a girlfriend or guy friend. You are someone who is, you know, financially comfortable, or you're just comfortable with your material assets. And so it's going to happen for you. All right. I hope this helps you on your journey, and that I thank you for allowing me to connect with you and this collective pile number 3. I kindly give you back your energy now with love, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Hi, pile number 4. You are the pile that your spirit guides called out for us to choose. So you are a very special pile to me, number 4. You have the black obsidian, which is the crystal that you have here, as well as the this card that says the persistent. Obviously, your spirit guides are persistent because they were like, no, you're not doing 3 piles, you're doing 4 today. So, green tambourine tarot lady, it says, I hold fast to my goals and ideals as I persevere. So, wow, on the move, somebody who's on the move, pile number 4. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So, let's get to your tarot cards and your oracle cards as well. So let's see. So we're going to say this is your kind of your present situation with this card, just so you know, and then we're going to see what your spirit guides have to say about what they want you to do coming up with your situation. So, first card, Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups. The next card is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so you have the 5 of Cups. The next card is the 8 of Wands. Oh, wow. You have, okay, so we got the 8 of Wands. And there's a lot of, wow, okay. So this is saying soul alignment. It's time for a radical change. How can you show up for yourself in ways that you never have before? So this is a card of radical change for you. And we have these 2 cards that have come out is the answers you need are coming. That's great news for you, pile number 4. And you have the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. So now with that said, let's get into your reading. Okay, so I have felt, or I just keep my cards around me, but I feel like, oh, this card, I just saw my rose deck sitting here, and this card, I just pulled this out, so, of my deck, and this came, it said the fertile void, inner winter, rest, potency, and secret beginnings. So there's going to be this. I think your spirit guides really want you to know, pile number 4, about what's going to really be going on with this situation and what this situation really is about. All right, so first, I'm just going to follow the spirit guide leaders here with this one. So let's just take a look at what this specific card is about. The persistent, I hold fast to my goals and ideals as I persevere. That's really, I guess for me, seeing that and then also seeing the fertile void, that is just a time. What the fertile void is when it's talking about a seed that has been planted, and when it's time and the strength that it gets when it's in that inner winter and rest and patience, and that there may be a secret beginning, meaning that there's been a seed that's been planted. And for some of you, it's almost like it's going to be a transformation, because I see, almost like the butterfly wings this on this person, and then the moon. It was something about, because this talked about the black obsidian, the with this being something that had the moon to come out. I just felt like, everything about this is something about intention, secret beginnings, and then especially with your being the the goal, the persistent. I definitely think that it takes persistence to be a seed that can grow, because seeds actually can get enough water to be able to break through concrete. So what's inside of a seed can break through concrete to grow. That's how strong you are and persistent you are, is what your spirit guides are saying to you. So this actually talks about the path. So if you look at this card in terms of being a card of persistence, look at how far away she is from her home, and then look at all of the the long path that she that she took to get there. And so she is also, what you don't know about this card is that this entity on this card cannot see. So there's some kind of a dark, like, not a dark cloud over you, but there may be just some blind faith that you're having, and the secret beginning. I just want to see, let's start here. So it's just saying that life is not easy for anyone, especially you. If you don't have the same abilities as most people have. So it's not to say that you are in any way deficient. It's just that maybe your journey is different from others. And that is why you came out, after I had already pulled the cards, and it was like, no, I want you to pull this card for pile number 4. I feel tears. It's like I feel like I want to cry. So I'm not sure if you feel like you are, feeling defeated about something right now, because you still are a winner. You just, let's just really talk about this. It's easy to realize the value of helping those we know or encounter to persist in their efforts despite their permanent challenges and the day-to-day happenings in their life. So when you help someone, you feel good because you have done good. Now, the new way of being for you at this time in the history, or at this time right now in your life, is for you to pull together with others, or else you'll be pulled apart. So I think this is just a reminder of you remembering how fortunate you are, because you don't need to hear about somebody who can't see for you to appreciate your sight and hearing, nor do you have to become aware of someone who has lost their ability to appreciate your own ability fully. So we all have strengths and limitations, and are challenged to use our strengths to compensate for your limitations. So you need to hold fast. Gratitude. Gratitude is what I am hearing from your spirit guides for you, is that is where you are having tears about something that you don't need to have tears about, because you really don't know how blessed you are. Your focus has been on busy work. You've been out here doing some things, or you've been feeling like you've been rushing. And this is time for you to actually take a rest, because there is something new that is going to be planted for you. And you have a past. Don't let your past hold you back. I think that there has been something, going on with you, especially with these tarot cards up here. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups here, it's just saying that even though I felt like crying about the gratitude part of it, while you do know how to dig deep and really be empathetic, listen, understand the nuances of um, sensibility, to embrace and support others, uh, there is you are very much in touch with um, your sensibility and your intuition without being overly emotional. So this is just saying that you are free centered and aware, but there is something going on. There is some kind of activity that is going on, because you have kind of left a place of comfort, and maybe you cannot see your way right now. But there is, or there has been some type of sadness, and maybe that's where the crying that I felt was coming from. Um, you may have lost something or someone, but you can allow yourselves the emotions of sadness, regret, and pain of absence. So perhaps some of you have lost something. Um, but behind you, like with this card, you can see that she has these three cups have fallen over, but there's still um, you know, still cups that are still standing. So, but you're not looking at them. Again, this came up because this entity, or this person has, or this nymph, I guess, because it has the wings, but this energy, I would say beautiful energy, cannot see, and she has drifted far from home. So the thing is that you cannot see right now. I just think that that is very important. um Spirit, what is that about? Can you share with me what this not seeing is about? For what is one thing that can provide an explanation for? Oh, okay. Surrender to the divine. What you cannot see is just surrender to the divine, because with these Eight of Wands here, um, the two, I should say, surrender to the divine, because with the two cups there is hope. Like your situation is not everything, even though you have experienced grief. And I could actually feel myself, or actually I was sitting here tearing up as I was starting to channel um the collective for pile number 4. I definitely think that you guys had some and there is a surprise here. Let's see, this says surrender to the divine, and then, oh wow, have faith in your dreams. So all is not lost. That's what I feel, some love Your spirit guides really loved you enough to actually push their way into this reading. Boy, they knocked that card over. Push their way into a reading that was supposed to be a 3 deck to tell you that you are loved and all hope is not lost. There's going to be a new encounter that awaits you. And right now, though, you are absorbed with the sadness and pain of some loss, but you are not showing it. That's the thing. You're not showing how you're really feeling to people. You are really not showing how you're really feeling to people, but you're feeling like you have really kind of lost your way. But there's all hope is not lost, especially with this Eight of Wands. There's a message coming for you. And this is the heart. This card definitely represents harmony and communication, and something is okay. That's confirmation. My little puppy dog, he gave you confirmation. Something is on the road. A message is arriving for you. This card is very clear. It is not a metaphorical message, but rather something real for you. True communication. You're going to be in the right place at the right time, and this will allow you to receive your message better. It's going to be received. This is going to be received by, hang on one second. Let me find out what's going on with my little puppy. This message, you're going to be in the right place at the right time to receive this message. Okay. And that is because, and this message could be about helping you to gain your soul alignment. It's time for a radical change. So how you show up for yourself in ways that you never have before is just to have faith in your dreams and don't let your past hold you back. Some of you, I think that's where the blindness has come from, and the sadness is your past. But just know that with this coming here, with this full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Just means that you have a secret new beginning, and that you have to surrender to the divine and have faith in your dreams because they're going to come true for you. Let me give you a couple of affirmations. For every new step I take, my body follows. And I am in charge of my life. So you no longer have to feel like all hope is lost for you. Pile number 4. You are so loved that your spirit guides made room for you. And just like how your spirit guides made room for you, the divine, this is why the divine is asking you to trust. You're going to be made room. You're going to be in a room. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. And there's going to be room made for you at the table. You're going to be in a room where people are going to be like, oh my goodness, who is she? She doesn't even have the qualifications, or he doesn't even have the qualifications to be here. But God knows your ability. You can walk a long way. You've walked all this way with blind faith. Surrender to the divine and have faith in your dreams. Your dreams, this is what this is about. Your dreams, oh my goodness, I'm getting chill bumps here. Your dreams are going to be coming true. And stay steady. Stay steady. Have faith. That's where this is about. Have faith, because you have a soul. It's time for radical change. There's going to be a radical explosion. You're going to be at a table with people that you are not even expecting. You were just minding your business, and God is going to blow the roof off for you. It's like it's going to be a major thing for you. You're going to be sitting at the table with royalty, and people are going to be like, how did this person do that? Like, they were just, they don't deserve it. You're going to hear all kinds of stuff, okay? Which could also make you sad, but don't let your past, in the past, you've let that get to you. This time, you're not going to let your past hold you back. You are not going to move into your south node. For those of you who know, you know. Do not move into your south node. Spirit is telling you to move forward, have faith in your dreams, because a message is coming for you, and the answers you need are going to be coming. You are in charge of your life. And for every new step you take, your body's going to follow and it's going to work out for you. Pile number 4, in a major way. Spirit moved mountains for you today, and they always will. Your spirit guides will always move mountains for you. The divine is just asking you to trust. Surrender your dreams to the divine and watch the divine work on your behalf. Everything, planets align for you. Planets align for you. You are even blooming. You are blooming in darkness. Like, you see the moon. This isn't a bright moon, but yet it's giving off all this light. And there are flowers that are blooming, and butterflies are out. Typically, moths are out at night. This is like wow. Anyway, I just hope that this helped you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel you, collective. I am returning your beautiful energy back to you with love. Have a blessed and wonderful day.